All right, let's just jump right in. Deep in the heart of the ancient world, there's a mystery that has completely stumped experts for more than 100 years. It's like a whisper from a civilization we can barely even imagine, a single, unreadable message locked in clay. I mean, just think about that for a second. An entire culture, all its stories, its beliefs, its knowledge, just gone, wiped away. Except for one single, tantalizing clue. This isn't some movie plot. It's one of the greatest real-life puzzles in all of archaeology.
And this is it. Discovered on the island of Crete, this one small object has ignited a century of fierce debates, some pretty wild theories, and a relentless, almost obsessive quest for answers. It promises a direct line to a world that's been lost to time.
So, what are we actually looking at here? Well, it's a disk made of fired clay, and it dates all the way back to the Minoan civilization, around 1700 BC. But what makes it so special are these 241 symbols stamped into it in a perfect spiral. Get this, you could almost call it the world's very first printed document. And the craziest part? We have absolutely no idea what it says. None.
Now, when you have a total mystery like this, it's no surprise that people have come at it from completely different angles. The hunt for meaning has really gone down two very distinct paths.
And this really gets to the heart of the debate. On one side, you've got the romantics, right? The ones chasing down legends through ancient ruins, hoping maybe, just maybe, this is a map to Atlantis or some kind of advanced alien calendar. Then, on the other side, you've got the careful, methodical science, the people with the magnifying glasses, painstakingly analyzing every single symbol, trying to weigh it all against cold, hard facts.
And here's why it's so incredibly difficult. We're talking about a gap of nearly 4,000 years. Just let that sink in. Time is literally chewed away at all the context, the culture, the language, everything around this disk is just gone. The clues we have left are, well, they're barely whispers. So, okay, it's a huge challenge, but that hasn't stopped anyone from trying. So after all this time, where has the search led? Well, out of all that noise, a couple of really powerful theories have started to emerge. At the end of the day, it really boils down to two big ideas. Was this thing a kind of legal or religious document, a vanished archive, let's say, of secret rituals and laws? Or was it something way more urgent? And this second idea, this one is absolutely fascinating. The theory goes that the disk isn't a record of the past at all, but a message for the future, a warning from civic planners about very real-world threats, maybe a slowly sinking coastline, or maybe it was a political warning, a reminder of what happens when rulers fail their people.
So there you have it, the two main contenders. Is it a sacred text, a hymn, or a list of religious laws? Or is it more like a public service announcement from the Bronze Age, a practical message meant to protect people? The thing is, the symbols could support either interpretation, and that's exactly what makes this mystery so compelling.
So here we are. After more than a century of some of the world's smartest people staring at this thing, the door remains locked. And that, well, that kind of forces us to ask a different question. Not just what it says, but what it represents to us right now.
Because it's still a total blank slate, the disk has become more than just an ancient artifact. In a way, it's become a mirror. Yeah, a mirror that reflects our own deep, driving hunger to connect with the past. Our obsession with this one little clay disk. It says so much about our fundamental need to hear those voices, to understand their world, to finally unlock history's sealed chambers. And for the experts, the people who've dedicated their lives to it, the disk is like a ghost in the room. It's this profound, eerie silence that constantly calls out to them, a puzzle that still haunts the halls of archaeology, demanding a solution that honestly may never come. So we're left with this incredible object. A sacred text? A desperate warning? Maybe its true value isn't in the answer at all, but in the questions it makes us ask. It pushes us to imagine, to investigate, and to just wonder. So I'll leave you with this. Looking at the clues, what does your gut tell you? What do you think it says?